Waking up to the beautiful sailing to La Gomera was a good start to day 2 of this Marella Canary Islands cruise, and we wanted to explore this port that we'd never been to before, but yesterday's concerns over Matt's health soon became our key focus once again.
Here we are in La Gomera.
It's a nice view to wake up to in the morning, isn't it? Beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous.
So we're in La Gomera today, which is somewhere we've never been before, but we're not going to be here for very long because Marella are only here for a couple of hours today, unfortunately. So they've put the game plan down at 8 o'clock and we've all got to be back on board for 1 PM this afternoon. So it's not going to allow us to do so much self-exploring. Before we do that, we have a little bit of a situation to attend to, don't we?
We do, yes.
Yeah, we need to follow up on yesterday's medical situation with my brother, and hopefully he's had a decent night and is feeling better this morning. And that may change all our plans if he needs further care and attention. So we'll keep you updated on that, and then hopefully he's well and we can get ashore and go and explore that lovely place there because it looks lovely.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
It looks gorgeous.
Anyway, see what happens. What an exciting day it's going to be, I think. Stay tuned.
It was a glorious day and the sun was shining. Matt was thankfully feeling better and brighter. Seems that sleep was the medicine he needed. We all made our way to the buffet for breakfast and Matt tucked in.
We were ready to head ashore at 10 AM. We wondered if Matt felt up to a walk ashore. He said he'd like to, so we took it easy as we disembarked and headed ashore into San Sebastian in La Gomera. So we are ashore in La Gomera, and Matt, are you feeling a bit better today, mate?
Yeah, I'm feeling 100% better than yesterday. I've had a rest.
That's really good. Okay, so we've got a couple of hours, probably no more than about 2.5 hours here ashore. So let's go and see what we can see in San Sebastian and La Gomera.
18 degrees here today,
Perfect
so far.
Weather. Perfect weather. Lovely, much better than the rain in the UK.
Oh yeah, definitely. Winter sunshine. This was a shortish walk to the terminal where we saw signs for the beach. This looked a beautiful place with cloud hanging in the valleys high above the town.
Obligatory photos to show that we did get ashore, and then a discussion about how far we would walk and explore given Matt's health.
We're just going along. We're heading towards the beach and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what the beach looks like. It looks absolutely gorgeous, this area at the moment.
So Nettie's loving all this geology here. Whedon's next top geologist. There's all the volcanic depositions from subsequent eruptions are all visible. Almost like
They're
strata.
absolutely lovely layers, aren't there?
Absolutely fantastic.
Gorgeous.
Morning.
Certainly a pretty place. It was, thankfully, only a very short walk to the beach.
Well, we've got to the beach. It's a stone beach. And look, looks lovely. Absolutely gorgeous. And if you look behind me, look at these lovely rocks. Look, beautiful. Beautiful rocks.
We soaked up this place and sat and watched the waves. There was a small esplanade here and a bar too. It was closed though, but I suppose it was a bit early. It was quite a spot though, and locals were swimming in the bay.
Heading back to the marina next, and the stunning yachts and boats were outshone by the abundant marine life in the harbour. Loads and loads of fish, and some unusual ones too. This one apparently is a trumpet fish. Who knew?
I was in my element identifying all the different species of fish. This gave time for a rest too.
However, the distance into San Sebastian was thankfully short, and within a few minutes we found ourselves in the town centre with its lovely black sand beaches. A black sand beach. Oh, careful, I caught that on camera.
No!
Some beach pickies taken, and then a short amble across to the adjacent town square and high street.
Shopping time then. Souvenirs to buy of course. And we whiled away the time browsing and mooching in the many souvenir shops. Souvenir shopping success.
Look, I've got a nice purse and a fridge magnet.
So look, show us then.
Nice leather purse.
Cool.
And
The obligatory fridge magnet.
fridge magnet.
Hey! Right, shop done.
Yay!
So where next?
This was a beautiful high street. Has some ornate lamp lights, stunning courtyards, and the incredible Church of the Assumption. And this church dates back to Columbus times and is said to be where Columbus and his crew prayed before sailing to the Americas. It is simply gorgeous inside with ornate carvings and stunning works of art. It's visually striking and leaves an impression for sure. And it's a place where we just had to light a candle for our lost loved ones. Shall we grab some coffee and cake?
Now that sounds like a great idea, and we found a nice spot in one of San Sebastian's many courtyards. And the coffee, cake and cookies were delicious. You like this place, don't you, Si?
Yeah.
So San Sebastian here in La Gomera is beautiful. What a stunning place. Found a lovely little cafe called Dolce Cafe. There's the sign on the window there, and we've just had coffee. So Matt and I had coffee. Nettie had some black tea thing, and we had cookies and cakes as well. And for the three of us, total price €10.70. What a bargain! Really lovely setting. Castle in the background. What a nice way to start our time here in La Gomera. Matt was holding up. We hadn't walked far and our pace was slow.
Well, we've just had a lovely coffee, tea and cake, and we've just now seen this right next to the cafe that we were in. Look, beautiful castle and surrounding gardens. I think what we'll do is we're going to have a little look, see if we can actually explore it, go inside.
We wandered into these pretty gardens and got up close to the castle tower.
Update on the castle. Oh, unfortunately we can't go inside. Look. Oh, that's a shame. It would have been nice to go and have a look. Oh well, there's lots of lovely gardens to explore instead.
These gardens were lovely and filled with birdsong. The castle tower itself dates from 1450 and was built by the Spanish who colonised the island. It saw action in the rebellion of the Gomeros, who were the indigenous peoples of the island. They failed in their siege of the castle, and this ultimately led to the Spanish fully taking control and sadly fully repressing the indigenous population, with many of them executed and sold into slavery.
We were just opposite the ship and found another gorgeous black sand beach where we enjoyed walking the shoreline and sat taking in the view. A statue of Christ towered on the cliff above us. Si couldn't resist exploring the groins used to protect the beaches and encountered some interesting crabs as he clambered over the rocks.
This was only a short day in La Gomera and we had to be back on board at 1:30. But Matt had had enough already and was tiring now.
So we headed back around the marina, resting on the way to gaze at the superb fish in the harbour. And this was quite a sight, with crabs spotted at the harbour side too.
Rested, we made our way back along the dock and on board Explorer 2.
A bit of lunch in the buffet next, before Matt decided he needed more sleep and rest. He'd done well considering.
The ship was soon sailing away after lunch, and we were heading to Madeira and the city of Funchal. The sail away from La Gomera was beautiful, and we sailed up the west coast of Tenerife also, with Mount Teide towering above us.
The ship's band, the Collective, were getting everyone into the party mood, and Si and I wanted a bit of peace and found a super secret, secluded spot on deck 8, where we pulled up 2 chairs, grabbed a beer and read our books. We had this spot all to ourselves.
It's been a good day so far. Nice to see Matt recovering. He gave us a bit of a scare last night.
Oh, didn't he? Yes.
But he's made a good recovery. He was able to get into town and back today, but he's back in his room sleeping now. Definitely needs that, doesn't he?
He does. He's enjoyed himself today, though.
He's enjoyed himself. He's making a good recovery from last night.
Yeah.
So we've just found a little spot where it's just us. Look at this here.
It was busy everywhere else, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Couldn't find anywhere. Couldn't find a spot at all.
So we're sailing up to Funchal in Madeira, and as you can imagine, the pool decks are rammed and the music's going, and there's no sunbeds and all the usual stuff you get on one of these sort of sea day type afternoons. And we've just found a little spot here. There's just the 2 of us. It's on deck 8. It's at the aft of the ship.
Yeah.
And it's just for us.
Yeah. So we're going to go and get a couple of drinks in a minute, aren't we?
Look at the views though. Look over here.
Gorgeous.
Look at that there. That's Mount Teide on Tenerife. And spin it round, spin it round, spin it round, spin it round, spin it round.
Gorgeous.
Look at that. Oh yeah. That is what cruising is
all about.
Anyway, it's Dress to Impress night tonight.
It is.
See how it goes. Some Marella. So it's not all posh, posh, posh.
No. Also, I want to go and see the show tonight as well.
Okay, let's do that.
So that sounds good.
Stay tuned.
This, though, was a lovely moment, and we relaxed and watched the world go by from the aft of the ship. It really was like we had our own private balcony. Nobody came through, and we just soaked up the sunshine.
Until the clouds came over, though, and the temperature suddenly dropped, and we noticed a distinct sway of the ship as the seas got rougher. So back to the cabin it was, where we got changed and ready for our evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
It's Dress to Impress night tonight. Hey, the ship's a bit swayy, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Swell on
Can
out
you
there.
see out there?
Okay, at any rate, well, that'll make the interesting evening as we stagger down the corridor. It's not the wine.
Wow,
It's the wine. Okay, so just impressed night on Marella. We remember these fondly, don't we?
We do, yeah.
Yeah, they're different to some of the other cruise lines' formal nights, aren't they? You know,
Yeah, a
they're
little
not
bit, yeah.
quite so posh, are
No,
they?
they're not so stuffy.
Not so stuffy.
No.
Not so stuffy. I mean, Royal Caribbean we just did in October. Nobody bothered, did they? Really?
They didn't, no. We were quite surprised at that, weren't we?
Norwegian,
Yeah.
nobody really bothered.
No.
But I mean, obviously, you go on P&O, something like that. Everybody always makes a big
They
thing about
do,
it.
yeah.
I think Marella sort of cut it sort of somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
Didn't they?
yeah, a bit in between. I think most people do dress up. It would be interesting to see how many people do dress up.
Yeah, well, just make some kind of effort. That's how I
Yeah.
remember. People generally make some kind of effort.
They do.
And everybody has a good time.
Yeah.
So hopefully tonight will be one of those, and we'll go down memory lane.
Yeah, we're going to look good, hopefully. And we're going to go, I'm going to go see the show tonight.
Oh, yeah, you go
Yeah,
show tonight.
Full Swing it's called. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. That'll be good.
We'll do your
Yeah.
review afterwards.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyway, hopefully we can get into somewhere to sit down and dine. And
Yeah, because we don't book, do you?
You
You
can't
don't book on
That's
this
one
one.
of the things
Yeah.
about it, unless you do speciality dining. So
That's it.
You can't reserve or book dining for
No.
these. So hopefully we can get in somewhere, have a nice meal,
Yeah.
enjoy the show, and have a good dress to impress
Yeah.
them. So stick with us and find out how we get on.
Yay! We checked on Matt and he was up, dressed and ready to eat. The ship though was swaying noticeably.
Or you'd had too many lagers already.
We hit the main dining room and were seated next to a window. So what's on the menu tonight, Si? Decisions.
But the French onion soup soon arrived and the service was quick, with the main courses arriving soon afterwards.
Good meal, Matt? Very good meal, Si.
How was the meal now?
Absolutely delicious.
What'd you have?
I had French onion soup to start off with,
Yeah.
and that was so tasty. That was really nice. I really enjoyed that. And then for my main course, it was tagliatelle, and it came with prawns, and it had a white wine sauce with lemon, and it was so tasty.
Cool. Here's the dessert menu.
Yeah, and here's
Thank you.
dessert. What am I going to have for that?
And the puddings arrived and were quickly scoffed.
So, Nettie, the pudding.
Well, I had Queen of Puddings.
Queen of puddings.
Queen of Puddings, and it's described as having like a baked egg with a raspberry, raspberry jam, and a baked meringue on the top. Mine, it was delicious. I really enjoyed it. It was like an egg custardy type thing down at the bottom, and it had this lovely meringue on the top. But mine was missing the jam. Matt had jam in his, didn't you, Matt? You had jam in his. I didn't have any jam in mine. It was absolutely delicious. I enjoyed it, and I would have given it 5 out of 5. But because it's missing the jam, unfortunately, it'll have to be 4 out of 5.
Mark down for no jam.
Yeah, that's
dear.
it.
Then some group pickies before we headed into the ship, and a classy pianist was playing an aperitif, and one in Flutes Bar too. We loved the live music on Marella.
Then into the Broadway Theatre for the show. But first, the captain's introduction.
Well, a piece of advice: if you feel a little bit seasick or nauseous, usually green apple helps a lot. Yeah, especially if it's in a martini. Yeah?
And the senior officers paraded out before the show got underway. The show was called In Full Swing and was the showcast interpretation of the swing and brakpat movement, and included lots of classic songs and well-polished dance routines. And after the show, we retired to the coffee pot to give our review. So we've just seen In Full Swing, and here is our Cook Explorer show aficionado Nettie with her review. Go for it.
Well, I think I've been spoiled because when I was on Spectrum of Seas and I saw Silk Road, that I actually said was the best show I've seen at sea, and I still think that. So obviously, so I've
What
been
about
spoiled.
Full Swing?
Well, Full Swing, that is, yeah, I think they're very talented. The people were very talented, and I think so brave. Some of the lifts that they did, and the ship is rocking tonight, and so was the show. But no, it was like there was a few like they sort of a few like slips and things like that, which is understandable with, you know, with the ship rocking and stuff.
It really is moving.
Yeah, I think they were very brave for doing those lifts and things like that. But I'd sort of say, I think they're very talented, but wasn't really my cup of tea tonight.
God, you sound like me. So, second time cruiser, Matt, and our celebrity show reviewer. Matt, go for it. What do you think of In Full Swing?
Well, I'm in full agreement with Annette, like the Full Swing. It was a very good show, good choreography, kept simple dancing wise, plenty of athleticism, you know, in their style, good singing, an all-round professional performance. And I can't comment negatively at all. Like, I enjoyed the show from start to finish.
Positive review, love that. Okay, thanks, Matt.
And now for the grumpy one.
Well, what do I say? In Full Swing, the ship is rocking. I mean, it really is rocking. There's a real swell on, and I think, as Nessie says, the lifts were risky, actually. Put me health and safety hat on. And what I do like about Marella is they have those celebrity dance couples. We don't know their names yet, but they brought on those sort of semi-professional dancers. We've had Kevin and Gabriella in the past, and Stanislav and Tatiana. Don't know who these two are, but they were quite good. But he did nearly drop her on the first lift. But that was all down to the ship's movement. I mean, it isn't my cup of tea, but I do like a bit of Brat Pack, so the music was good. I do think I agree with Nettie, is that we've been spoilt with good theatres on modern ships, and the sound quality and the lighting and everything else like that. Well, this ship is over 30 years old, and it did feel like that compared to what we've had in more recent cruises. But, you know, overall, yeah. It is the only show, though, I will say, I've actually seen my wife look at her watch halfway through. So there you go. So there's a first. There you go. Cheers.
After the show, we hit the aperitif bar for a cocktail.
First cocktail of the cruise, tell us what you think. Well, one first taste and you just got to have more, you know. Absolutely delicious.
And we had a very important task to perform.
So in a new Cooked Explore feature, this is a request slot. So there you go. Okay, so Giles from Stafford wrote to us and said, "Dear Simon and Nettie, you are both clearly a pair of plonkers. Would you kindly review a Rockin' Rita with line for us?" Giles, we hate to disappoint. So, here we go.
No problem. Hi, everybody's talking to you. I will beat up them all up.
Salt around the glass. Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Oh, this reminds me of a margarita, which is one of my favourite drinks. Really nice. I love the salt around the glass. I love the lime. I think it's very nice.
5 out of 5 from me.
5 out of 5 for me too. Thank you.
The ship had a great vibe this evening, but Matt needed to return to his bed again, and Nettie and I hit the golf theme bar called the 18th hole.
Some more cocktails sunk and a craving for chocolate.
Then table tennis, of course. I mean, why wouldn't you dress up posh to play ping pong? And the rivalry between us got into full swing. Pun totally intended.
There was a movie showing on the pool deck. Shall we? Nah. Cocktails in the Indigo Club are what we need, and we skipped and danced our way into the ship's onboard nightclub.
Oh dear. Nobody's dancing. It's an empty dance floor. Cafe Mambo it isn't, even though the band are belting out hit after hit. There was some toe tapping and hip sway in action though, so we better just drink some more cocktails then. That dance floor still looks a bit quiet, and the band look a bit worried.
Dance in your chair then, Si. And you do look daft. Look, people are beginning to dance now. You've probably scared them with your dancing in the chair. And the party got underway properly.
Oh no, my legs aren't working well now. We better turn in, I suppose. So that's Dress to Impress stomach done. We're turning in. It's getting late now.
We're shattered.
It's a good vibe tonight though, isn't it?
It is absolutely amazing vibe. We've been in the Indigo Bar.
Oh, there's a party going on up there, lots of dancing.
Definitely, yeah.
That Music Unlimited are playing in there, aren't they? They're
Very good.
very good.
Yeah.
Lots of people up dancing and people really having a good time.
Yeah.
People generally made an effort as well. I always said to Nettie earlier on, I was thinking about on Marella ships is that all the ladies, they all make that extra special effort. They all look $1 million, and even the blokes put a shirt on.
There's one lady there, she's wearing feathers tonight.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never seen that before. It looked pretty good though, didn't it?
And like every Marella ship, there's always stacks going on. There's pianists, there's live bands, there's quizzes, there's so much going on.
Yeah.
Really good, really enjoyed it. Thumbs up, Marella again. This is
Well
just
done,
how we
Marella.
remembered it as well. Yeah, brilliant.
yeah, really
Love
good.
being on Marella again.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So let's take a look at this evening's full entertainment programme.
So back to our waiting towel animal and chocolates in the cabin. Brilliant!
So this holiday had begun to feel like a typical fun-packed Marella cruise again. And the following day we would be revisiting Funchal in Madeira. We had something special planned and something that some of the other passengers on board wouldn't be able to do. So join us in the next video to find out what fun we had in Funchal.
Thanks for watching.
If you like what we do and you want to follow more of our adventures, please like and subscribe.